My name is Meaders Boswell. I'm sitting on the pretty pitiful porch of the old Meaders home place. It was built in 1876 by John Milton Meaders. John Milton Meaders was the founder of Meaders Pottery. My father was John Meaders, who was a grandson of John Milton Meaders and the son of Cheever Meaders. This is actually this house was where Cheever Meaders was born. He and I believe all the siblings. My father, John Meaders, was also born here. I was raised here. My children are the 7th generation. I woke up every morning as a child hearing they bang the clay down every morning, you know, to get all the air and cut the clay and bang. And I remember waking up to that every morning. And as a child, Cheever was just this wonderful grandfather. He was a perfect grandfather. I'd go up and he'd let me ride on the wheel and sit in his lap. And he had a kick wheel instead of an electric. And it was a lot of fun to get to ride on the pedal. And he had a mule that turned and grind the clay where they have electric now. And he would let us kids ride the mule around. And it was just wonderful just to watch. I don't guess we paid as close attention as we should. But it was wonderful. It was a lot of fun. It was like a plaything to us. And one of the things that was really exciting was when they would fire the kiln, because the flames shoot up so very high. And we would have just people lined. The porch would be lined with folks sitting and watching, and you know the roads would be lined. People would come from miles around. So it was always a big carnival kind of thing. The old highway was just right here in the middle of the yard. We could see where it kind of drives there, just right past this bush here. That was actually the old road bed. This was the main road from New York to Florida at that time.
And can you tell me you have a number of the amount of ware that your father produced in terms of jugs?
Face jugs. He only made 73 regular face jugs. He made, I believe the number was 25 of the devil jugs. Not very many at all. I think a lot of people thought he made a lot of face jugs, and he fought doing that for a long time because he said that was Lanier's thing. But finally people kept after him, and he did finally make a few. So they're pretty rare, the face jugs are.
How many face jugs do you think Lanier made?
Oh, thousands and thousands, I would think. There's no telling, because he made them for so very long, and he would make so many. You know, he would say he could make 12 a day, and he would make that 12 a day. So there, I would venture a guess. It would be a very high number. I remember thinking people coming to Daddy's shop in Lanier's and digging through the trash, you know, the old broke pieces and things, and I was thinking, ooh, why do you want that? You know, that's just broke. But now, after they're gone, you look at it differently. You know, I think we finally realized that our heritage is very important. We are a big part of White County history, and we would like to leave something for not only our children and grandchildren, but the children of White County. I made a contact today with a lady. We're going to try to get on the National Register. We're hoping to do that. That will help us. We did a trademark kind of thing, so we can use the name to do some, I guess, fundraising kind of things. We are going to try to do. We want to do like a non-for-profit. Is what we would like to become in the future. What I would love to see here is a museum. Whether we can restore the whole house. The front 2 rooms were the front original rooms, and my understanding they're in the best shape. If we could just have those 2 rooms to do a museum, that the school children, anybody could come and just see a little bit of the history. You know, I'd love to have a piece of everybody, a photograph of everybody, I want to do, you know, the family tree. We're always asking, how do you fit in? How do you fit in? I'd love for there to be a place. And even the ladies in the family, they played a big part. John Milton's wife died when their youngest child was less than 2. So the older daughters raised the whole family. Wiley, he's the oldest son. He's the one who actually learned. He was, I think he was the driving force behind the shop, but not many people know that. A lot of things like that I would love for people to know and get some credit. Some of who deserve credit, and not that I'm saying John Milton doesn't deserve credit, but he's not the only one. There's a lot of untold stories and a lot of really neat history things. My dad told me a story. Mr. Ford himself, Henry Ford, his car broke down out here when my dad was a child. He had a flat tire, I believe, or maybe it overheated. I can't remember, but I have that written down. My dad was just a small child. He helped him get his car going, whether it was get water or help him with his flat. And President Roosevelt bought pottery. He and his wife bought pottery here. You know, not many people know that, but I would love for that to be known. That's just, to me, it's neat. It's just something really neat.
What's the name of the organization going to be?
Meaders Home Place Pottery.
Okay.
Meaders Home Place Pottery. We want to make sure that everybody knows that this is where it started.
Okay. Terrific. Anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
Terrific.
Thank you.